Hello, welcome! I am Narnach and this is Path of Exile. I'm playing the closed beta for the Awakening expansion. This is Jaina, our ranger, and we're getting towards the end of Act 3. So things are finally going to the point that we can look at new game content, because Act 4 is closed now. Currently we are looking for the tomatic sulfide in the docks. Still playing the archer build with the fast bow. Still liking the bow. And I picked up a funny little new skill called conversion trap. I had it in my stash for some reason. I might have just picked it up somewhere. I toyed around with it for a little bit and it's kind of funny. You just throw it on the floor and the monster just changes allegiance for 5 or 6 seconds. You can have 3 of those traps out at a time. They recharge in, what is it, 30 seconds? No wait, they recharge in 8 seconds. So you get 1 charge every 8 seconds and it's active for 6. You can have 3 out at a time.
That's not possible.
Yeah, okay, it's a bit over eager. But it's kind of funny to just turn one of the enemies into a tank in the midst of their ranks to just distract them. Let's see, Solaris Temple. No, last time that was there and we didn't. We already went there. Now we need to find the docks. But it's going to be interesting to see if the conversion trap is actually going to do something useful or just be a distraction. And my thinking is that if it just turns a couple enemies away from me, then it's likely... Oh wow, you can even turn rares. You can't turn uniques, but you can turn rares. That's interesting. I'm so enjoying the highlights, the item highlights from this game. It's more and more I'm playing both Path of Exile, the base game, and the beta. Just changing them up every other night, so to say, and getting more and more frustrated with the base game, especially the part of the highlighting of items. It's so you spend so much time just looking at items to figure out that they are really not interesting to look at, if that makes any sense. And here now you have the filter do that for you, so a lot of there's no more visual filtering. If you see it, the item isn't likely to be relevant, with the exception of 3-socket melee weapons, because that's the best thing that can drop. And I might actually just at some point customize the filter so that if I'm playing a melee range build, that I just don't see melee weapons, for example, unless they are worth picking up for another reason than that they got 3 sockets and might be useful to use. Because they're not for this build. I hate void bearers. I really hate them. They're one of the most powerful monster types in the game, if you're not prepared for them, because they have a really powerful elemental attack. And yeah, and if you're playing a melee build, then that's no fun. I think I lost a Templar melee build on a league event for that. So I think it was a 4-hour endless ladder. I think one of those phase pieces is the thing that did me in after 3.5 hours, 3 hours 40 minutes, something like that. Level 31. I mean, it's 4 hours 31. That was the fastest I've ever leveled. Put it that way. It's compared to the pros, I'm really not good. There were people there who, in that 4-hour period, managed to achieve level 52, I think. I'm not there. Again, I actually, though, I do full clears instead of optimizing, and I don't know. Boom, stagger. Let's turn you against your friends, mister. Thank you. Down, you have to wait, that's the only downside. Yes. If we can release him. Have a look at that next monster that gets charmed. Ah! Ask and you shall receive. Can I? Nope. Resist elemental damage. Okay, then we just poison him. I don't mind. Need to get something that just allows me to pierce frost resist. That's probably gonna be useful. Like I don't know, like conductivity of cold. There's probably something like that. I mean, there's flammability, there's conductivity. There's bound to be a frost version. Frigidity? I have no clue. I don't want to kill that axe, thank you very much. Turquoise amulets. Meh. Yes, one chest, two chests. Okay. Skeletons, if you just stayed down there, I would probably have overlooked you. Now, I saw you when you died. Not smart as skeletons. Oh, so... a reaver of some kind? Curse immune. Okay, just gonna... Figured I'd just turn him against his friends, but... that did not quite work out. Let's see. We were going for acrobatics. Hey, sweet. So, we lose a whole total of 4 energy shield. That's such a horror. And 14 armor. Oh no, what a horror. And blocking, but I did not have blocking. So, we now get evasion rating, and now we got dodge rating. Yes, 30%. Then next up are these nodes for another 10%, and then we get spell dodging. This is going to be so fun. So much fun. Okay, you guys, stay far away from me. I'm still wondering what type of damage they do. I mean, it looked like it could be cold or lightning, but it might also be just a blue colored chaos damage. Because usually you notice frost, because you get chilled. Hey, a waypoint, that's useful. And Fairgrave is down there. Hello again, mister.
There's a familiar face. Before you say anything, yes, I did try to kill you. Inexcusable. I allowed pragmatism to overcome honor in a moment of desperation. Please accept my deepest apologies. And what do you say? Can the two of us make a fresh start? Marvelous. Now, as you've clearly noticed, the All-Flame has given me another...
He needs my help.
Interested, are we? Oh, splendid. In return, I have a gift or two that I may bestow upon you with a...
Hey, he wants a crystal decanter? What was the deal? Chitter's Plum, that's in the Hedge Maze. Decanter Spiritus in the marketplace. Yeah. So I needed a sulfide. Ah, okay, so the sulfide was just somewhere here in the docks. It wasn't actually Fairgraves that had it. Yeah. Yeah, but make it easier to find actually. Because it was starting to look like a chicken and egg problem. Even if I needed to go here to get the thing that allows me to actually get there. Yeah, it was weird. Conversion trap. Whole 6.3 seconds now. Let's walk around the stack of stuff. Mark of cannibalism. That's fire damage, but they power up because they can eat their allies. The Revenant. Named one. He hurts quite a bit. He's also very dead. See, so easy. I don't even have to bother looking at the... Hey! 4-link tricorn. Thank you, game. A supply container, but the sulfite. Yeah, okay. So, back to Lady Diala. Might as well use a town portal for that. Okay, I'm here again. I just cut out the quick town stop.
You have thought.
Yes, we get Infernal Talk.
Believe me.
And then we can declog the sewers. Then we have a way into the sewers themselves. Something was glowy here. Ah, just one of these guys. So we're already thinking. The blockage was here, yeah. Boom! Ta-da! Link restored! Ha, ghost. Upside of not playing on hardcore anymore, so that I can take slightly more risk just chasing after ghosts and silly things like that. Hey, we got him. Actually worked out pretty decent as well. So, trying fire arrow quiver. I actually need the. I don't even need the accuracy from my current quiver. So wait, this is ID scroll. Yeah. Okay, this adds a bunch of life and some crit rating. That's. This is also adds crit rating and it adds chaos resistance, which is really ridiculously hard to come by. Let's see, plain attack 22/8. Wow, that's 50 extra damage. That's 18% bonus damage or something. That's a really nice bonus. Oh, reforge there. Okay, cool. I can push on. So that was a nice fight. So even more of all different elements in every standard attack. All I'm missing here is chaos, basically. There's good amounts of all damage types. Rage tongue. It's funny that playing the beta, it feels like playing in the league, on the live server, the 30-day league. With all the special mods being active here. No, the ghosts, the special monster mods, the extra rares. I'm missing the beyond things, but for the rest, yeah, it really feels like a lot of the bonus mods are active here. I really am curious if this is going to stay after launch, because it's nice. It adds a lot more depth to the game, more complexity, more variation. That's probably the most important thing there. It's not the same old boring game. There's new random encounters and stuff. Okay, that one is stuck. Blunt arrows. Oh, that's a stun arrow. Okay. Not quite sure what your problem is, but if you're just gonna stay stuck there. Ah, he came out of hiding. Okay. Waypoint. That's always nice. Revenue barracks. Okay, I'm 2 levels over leveled. That's not bad. But with the summoner, this is one of my favorite areas actually, because the blackguard archmages are really nice as pets. I really like the arc spell. So having mage pets that charge arc, it's nice. That's actually for the summoner class. That's the one thing I'm missing. I feel that's being able to reliably summon mages without actually needing the specters to revive a mage of some sort. General Gravicus. Oh boo. Fire trap, firestorm, molten shell. His molten shell hurt like crazy if I remember correctly.
My place is at God's side. Where will your journey end, exile?
Superior. Diamond flask.
Without men like you around,
Critical strike
Odysseus,
chance is
this
lucky.
land might just start healing itself.
Do you want to get lucky? It sounds a bit double. Let's just keep it at that. I wonder, might be useful actually as instead of the 5th potion. Let's try it for a bit. Charge it. Because mana wise my regeneration is pretty decent. It's just every once in a while I just sip my flask. But that's more of a general convenience thing than that I'm actually dependent on it, and I rarely drain the flask. I never even use the 5th flask. So, okay, go fight each other or something. See, that's what I meant with the conversion trap being useful as a distraction. You just put one down and they start fighting amongst each other with a bit of luck, and they don't focus on me. And then in the end I can just mop up the enemy that's already half dead because his friends killed him. It's useful to be evil. Let's see. Yeah, completed that. Ah, we can talk to Momoa. So after that, there's the Lunaris temple here, I presume. And there was also an entrance to the Hedge Maze. Maze hedge. It looks like an art range there. Yes. So this is the Lunaris temple. Was there a waypoint at the beginning? Probably not. No. Okay, then I'm skipping out here since we don't have to be here just yet. So I have the hand in the right hand and take a swig of hope. Let's take the main staircase. If memory serves me correctly, then there's a large chance of the exit to the Hedge Maze being somewhere there. I think it could spawn anywhere along this northern border. No.
That's not possible.
No. Boss got turned, fine as well. Oh, my energy shield is recharging. That's fine with that. Okay. There's downsides. Hey. This looks promising. Imperial Guards. Looting. Okay, a bit yawny today. Guess it's been a long day. More statues. We got a waypoint. Sweet. Can talk to Momoa. What does he offer us?
Despite everything else you've done, to let Piety live is to threaten the existence of every living thing on this continent. Look to the west.
Alright, so he wants me to murder Piety. Well, she tried to kill me, so I'm okay with that. No matters of principle there. Let's see. Oh wait, he's Gregor, not Momoa. I was talking to the wrong guy. Why was I talking to the wrong guy?
You are the true spirit of Makor, the shark. Not the cowardly beast that sinks its teeth into the lonely
So now I'm a shark spirit.
You strike the Waikoam, the canoe. Spilling.
Sure. Tornado shot. That sounds impressive. Explosive arrow. That also sounds impressive. Okay. What does this? Fires an arrow which acts as a short duration fuse. Flying additional arrows to an enemy extends the duration. Okay. When the target dies or the fuse expires, the arrow explodes, dealing fire AoE damage to nearby enemies. The AoE radius is proportional to the number of arrows upon a death. Okay. Was there one of those attacks that did really fast, rapid repeat shots on single targets? That's probably in my hardcore stash. I don't think I've got it here. That's the tornado shot. Fires a piercing shot that travels until it reaches the targeted location. It will then fire projectiles out in all directions from that point. That doesn't sound impressive. Tornado shot. Wow, big tornado. And then, yeah, it shoots a projectile. Explosive arrow sounds interesting. What's the base fuse duration? 1 second. Okay, so you got 1 second each time to hit, so basically you keep shooting and it's fine. And oh, cool. If the target kicks the bucket, that's fine as well. So you can just pick the frontmost target and just pump him full of arrows until he keels over. And that kind of works. 44 to 66 damage. That's pretty decent, I think, if you compare it to, let's see, single target. So that's average of 55 AoE damage per target. So that's 20% of the ice shot. That doesn't sound so. We'll just take the explosive arrow. Put it in the hat. And I don't think I got anything. Boosted fire skills. Nope. Okay. Just
There is nothing else.
Oiled vest. Nope. That's not useful. Because we got the skill now. That reduces the bonus from that by half. Hey, normal to rare. Wait, normal to rare. Normal to rare. That rings a bell. I had a tricorn that needed to be rarefied. Yeah, I can boost his defense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boost it. And then the question is it better? 36 resistances. That's better by itself already. Cool. This one adds fire damage to burning arrow and explosive arrow. But okay, we have a poison, projectile, blind. Yeah, we can do a switch through because we got 4 sockets. That actually gives us another green socket to play with for future mods, or add another skill to benefit from those. So many opportunities. It's good. Okay. Then we put poison arrow back. We still got ice shots here. Burning, herald, lightning, and explosive arrow, which is new. DPS looks pretty decent. Because there's of course 55 damage on top of all the base damage. Yeah. Let's stick to the useful items for now. I'm sorry for the yawning, I can't help it. Just the way it is. So let's take the new skill for a spin. Okay, so now we get a mission to assassinate Piety. Oh, marketplace. We need to go for the Decanter Spiritus in the marketplace. Okay, let's have a quick look for that one. And then it's the end of the episode already. Hey, hello. Let's charge you, Boom! Okay, that looked interesting. Especially if it crits. And sets its friends on fire. I see potential. It's also a crazy mana hog. For what's essentially a single target skill until it actually explodes. It was just a regular marketplace, yeah. Okay, so we just need to run around. Found the exit or an entrance to the catacombs. That's a side area. I don't think we had to go yet. Might be something interesting there, but that's not for now. Gold bitch. Visually he didn't stand out. Hey, there's a question or exclamation mark there. Is that the decanter? Oh, that's the decanter spiritus. Nice. Okay, then I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button, but I doubt you have made it to the end of the video. I mean, it's not often that if you don't like something that you actually make it to the end of a video, then usually you just quit. If you got something to say, leave a comment. I like reading comments, having interaction with people. Let me know what you think. I've been your host, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.